So we have a bot that keeps tagging our streams with copyright infringement. So what we're going to do is we're going to run this entire episode tonight without any music at all. No opening and closing credits, nothing. We're going to see whether it tries to nail us for copyright infringement. Because then I can at least say to Facebook, there literally was no music. But as I was telling Kayan, the problem that I'm seeing here is, at first I was annoyed by it because they're not hitting us with copyright infringement in the United States. They're hitting us with 72 territories outside this. But copyright infringement is a violation of the terms of service on Facebook. And if we get hit too many times, they can kick us off of Facebook. So we're going to do tonight's show without any music and see whether the bot nails us on that one or not. So, hello, Brent.
Yeah, no music for tonight as an experiment.
And this is our experimental no music night, and see if it hits us with copyright infringement. All right.
So it looks like both you and I ran into a similar issue in which you have been creating this new shot that you realized you missed.
Yes.
And then I was looking at the comic and I realized that I had too much of a montage coming up and not story. And the scene transition was a little too fast between two characters that I needed to have talk. And so I'm having them sit there and they're driving off and they're chatting. But it's setting up for what happens in the next issue.
Gotcha.
I really like how the page turned out, but it was totally one of those that was not planned.
Right. Yeah, Brent. How is it that Margot is not in jail? Brent just said he was watching episode 3 of For All Mankind.
Oh.
More importantly, I still don't know whether she gave the instructions about the engine or not. Like, I'm not sure. Did she just let Sergei die? Like, what happened? I think she did too. And I think things are not going to go well when the president figures it out. No, really? You think so? Guess we'll find out, won't we?
I'm being attacked by a moth. Does that count?
It's Miller time.
It's Miller time.
Maybe. There's the Russians. And it's not just the Russians, though. It's the Soviets. That was the KGB. All right.
Oh, so if you touch it. Oh, yeah.
That's not.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm broadcasting, guys. Tormund is watching us. Do you feel watched?
I feel very watched.
Yeah, by Tormund.
Okay.
Brent says hello to you two because you guys were.
Because we were loud. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. Don't give me that.
What has not happened is I have not seen Strange New Worlds yet because I'm going to watch it with the fam.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. I'm saying that in case Brent gets it in his head to say something about Strange New Worlds. I don't know whether he's seen it or not.
I haven't. You don't have to worry about me suddenly giving.
Right?
You'll be ready for bed?
You're not the threat, huh?
I haven't even watched Lower Decks, man.
Mm-mm.
And that was coming at a high recommendation from you guys.
Mm-hmm. The boys. Haven't seen the boys yet.
I haven't seen The Boys either.
Okay, I should say I haven't seen the boys season 3 yet.
I haven't seen The Boys.
Right.
Like, I've looked a little bit at the comics because it's a part of my. I have a group of comics that I look at for research for how American comics do things, and it's on my list. Yes, it's on my list of comics to grab
Mm-hmm.
to really rip apart. Like, I own Watchmen. I've read that comic several times and digested. Like, I'm still digesting panels and how panels were done in that comic.
Watchmen's so good.
Batman the Killing Joke is another one that I have. It's sitting right there, and I read it and kind of pick apart panel layout and different shots in there and colors.
Mm-hmm. Obi-Wan. We are behind on Obi-Wan by a lot.
Is this going to be like a Snape killed Dumbledore moment?
Hmm. You know the story behind the Lola robot, right?
The what?
The Lola robot. That's the robot that the young Princess Leia has.
No, in fact, I haven't even watched Obi-Wan yet.
Mm. When Carrie Fisher was 7 or 8, she had a bird called Lola. And there are pictures of her with this bird called Lola. So it's an homage.
It's a good homage, though.
Mm-hmm.
I like that homage.
Mm-hmm.
We both went quiet.
Yeah. Yeah. I am putting together an emergency escape hatch. All right. General items.
Huh?
It's in the folder called General Items.
Ah.
So I had to go General Items. It's a How I Met Your Mother joke. It's also a stupid How I Met Your Mother joke, but that's all right. There we go.
Why am I going into such detail, like putting in road signs? This doesn't make sense to me. No, wait, it does make sense to me because you had a rant about road signs, so now it's like on my mind because you're doing the driving
I have
school.
robots along road signs on my mind. Why would I
It's
not?
like it's on my mind now because of all of the stuff you talk to with your students with traffic safety. It's like I'm looking at this going, this needs a road sign.
You know what this needs? More road sign.
Even if it's just something stupid like no parking at any time.
Sometimes you just need that. There, chair's fixed.
Okay. So someone posted a questionnaire. Let me bring it up because it's a great questionnaire, and it's about comics.
Okay.
And I hate how you can't bring up the original. See if I can get to it. Okay. Question for comic creators. What's the best advice you've received about making comics? What's the best advice you can give to beginner comic creators? What do you wish you knew before you started making comics? And what is the most valuable thing you've learned making comics?
It is a pretty good questionnaire.
Here's my response to number
I
one.
hate you people. I hate you people. I hate you. I hate you.
To number one, the race is long, and ultimately it is only with yourself. Two,
That's
don't do it for recognition. Create an audience of one, you.
also true.
Number three, it's a very
Or not
long
easy
road.
too because we've got like Brent.
Yeah, uh, it's a very long road filled with silence. At times you feel like you're throwing your comics into the void. This is normal. And number four, you will improve.
Mm-hmm. Agree on all points.
Like, you can't go into this thinking you're going to create the next greatest thing. It'd be nice if that happened,
But the truth
but
is, there's always pineapple pizza.
yes, there is.
No. But no, I mean, that's not an untrue statement. What you're saying is true.
Mm-hmm. Well, it bothers me when you get advice like, well, if you don't get it in 10 comics, just abandon the comic and go on to the next thing. And it's like,
I love.
sometimes you just need to stick with it and
Yeah,
just learn.
I've got way too much to do here, guys. And I'm not gonna stop. Well, I said that. I guess I might stop. Who knows? But I'm not gonna stop because it didn't go anywhere in 10 episodes.
Yeah. But it was like webtoons or someone like that was like, yeah, if you don't make it in 10, just give it up and go on to the next one. And that bothered me. It's like that's not good advice.
No. Okay. All right. I think it's funny too.
No. So you know who Todd Kenreck is with D&D, correct?
Yes. I'm still thinking comics, so I'm like, no.
No, this just popped up on my Twitter feed. Because running up that hill takes 30 feet of movement.
Yeah. Not wrong.
A Stranger Things D&D joke. I love it.
All right. A couple of small fixes here, and we're ready to rock and roll. Go.
So today was such a weird day here.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I started the day. So I was in a pretty good mood. I woke up early, got the animals fed, was hanging out just about to start breakfast. There was a knock on the door. I answered it, and it's excavators wanting to install a brand new um, um, septic system today, like right now. Now, we knew this was coming, so it wasn't exactly a surprise because the developer that's widening the road there can't widen it with our current septic field in the way.
That makes sense, yeah.
So they have to move it.
Mm-hmm.
Just no one bothered to tell us they were moving it today.
Today, right.
I even told the guys, it's like, I'd be better prepared for you if I knew this was happening. And the guy goes, yeah, that's my fault. I've been busy. It's like, that's fine, but you really should give us a heads up.
Right. Hello, Patsy.
Hi, Patsy. How you doing?
We are running without music today because I'm trying to thwart a bot. And the bot has decided that it wants to
Do evil.
Mm-hmm. The bot is laying claim on. Why, thank you. The bot is laying claim on all of our music and saying that it's a copyright violation. And as I was telling Brian, I have discovered that if we have too many of those copyright violations, it'll kick us off Facebook. And they'll shut our page down.
And we don't want that.
Yeah, we don't want that. We're doing good. We're doing fine. Nope. Hey, Donald. Got a whole mess of you guys all of a sudden. Yep.
How you doing, Donald?
I guess nobody's really that worried about our music situation. So they like.
Well, that we have really cool audience.
Yeah, that's true. But I have a story. I have a story.
Well, tell your story.
Oh, that's actually what I needed to do was that. Right there. Well, it's good to have you home, Donald. It's good to have you home.
I like that scrunchy face.
I have no idea what you should have said.
I made a scrunchy mouth. Where the person's like, they just found out that their dinner plans have been ruined. And it's like, and the other person's like, too bad. It's like, I had dinner plans. Yeah, so?
And? Yep, that's cool. I am flip-flopping all of these control panels on this because the pilot side needs to be flip-flopped, because all I did was just
Flip-flopping away.
Flip-flopping away.
Ooh.
And Donald's been up forever.
Yeah, you're on the forever cycle.
Yeah. We'll have to at some point in time decide what's delineating from the pilot side that you don't get on the navigation side, but I'm not going to do it today because we're not going to have anybody over at that Navcom this issue. So there's no point in working the navigation side. So I'm just going to make it. I saw the coloring, Patsy, that you were doing on the Star Trek picture. I like that. I mean, it's a given, but I am biased. I admit openly. That sounds good. You do what you need to do, my friend. You do what you need to do. All right.
Yep.
I'm going to save this as. So that is reversed. We're both biased. It's true. Trekkies will always be biased. There's nothing you can do. We're doomed. Do me, do me, do. Do me, do me, do. Right. So there we go. We flipped it. So this is important because, first of all, we obviously had 1 and 2 here on this, which were reversed. But we also want the controls to look like they somewhat match, right? So when they were just flip-flopped, because I have this going the other direction, you didn't have the circle on the same side, yada, yada, yada. Okay. I could do that. A really cool robot. Nothing wrong with that. No parking anytime. All right. I feel like we're getting very close to ready to just put her into this.
Actually, it looks really good.
Yeah. I like
Like I
the
said,
angle. I like the angle of that a lot.
like I said, it's a stupid road sign, but it's one of those that you'd run into.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Oh, like a Wally type robot there, Donald?
Mm-hmm. We're going to have to change the cameras a little bit out here.
Oh, well, I'll just roll with it.
Because she's getting all distorted.
Who's getting distorted?
She is, so we got to kind of change the camera. All right. Let's close you. We'll close you. We'll open up the comic. Let's get guidance. Now we need guidance. Now, where are you going? Because I don't know where the heck I'm going now. You. Let's open you. All right. Her butt's not even in the seat. The bar. Oh, that's cool. Bar owner's wife likes to paint. Kick butt. Nothing wrong with that.
Oh my God, you can buy a fire hydrant on Etsy to put into your garden so your dog can wee wee on it.
Well, there's that.
And now that is something you have to think about.
Right?
You're welcome.
I was just say, that's a thank you moment, I can tell already. Oh my.
Oh my.
All right. Let's get in here and kind of look at our situation. First of all, she doesn't need the old spats. Because the modified spats work just fine. Right? See, Donald's just like causing trouble. Look at Donald causing trouble.
What is he doing?
He's out there setting up the fire hydrant on your neighbor's porch.
Well, considering that my neighbor no longer lives there, no one would notice. And I would have a giggle at it.
Yeah, where you live, though, they're your neighbors. First of all, you have a neighbor. Second of all,
no, I don't actually.
That's what I mean. You have one neighboring house. Second of all, that neighbor's there questionably. At which time the question is no.
Yeah, that neighbor died years ago. And his family is desperately trying to sell the property and can't.
Oof. How long have they been trying to sell that property?
3 years now.
Wow.
Yeah,
I had wondered because, like,
go ahead.
I was saying the property's haunted.
Oh, that wouldn't shock me.
Moon's haunted.
As he grabs his gun.
Moon's haunted.
No, the real estate agents, like one of them is really, really a go-getter, and the other one is incompetent.
Oh yeah.
But likes to blame other people for his own faults.
Right.
And make it sound like they were the ones that are causing the issue when he was feeding false lines.
That's a bummer.
Yeah.
Zoom.
But like, given how hot the Colorado market is, like that property should have sold
years ago,
and it hasn't.
Well, and now it's going to be hard because the interest rates just went up. So,
yeah, we were told, oh yeah, we'll have this property sold in 18 months, guaranteed. And
what they're asking for?
Well, what they're asking for is close to $1 million for 5 acres for commercial. The problem is that the town of Firestone won't approve anything less than high density housing. So it limits what you can do with the property for commercial.
So I was about to say, it seems, I don't know. That seems like a problem.
Yeah, it's a problem, but no one actually wants to do anything about it.
Yeah, well, there's that.
Because that would require work. And
Mm-hmm.
Lord knows we can't have that.
Right. That always gets me, though, whenever people are just like, they get into this and they're like, well, this is what's happening. And you're like, really?
So for the better decision, we pulled out from selling this place, and I'm actually really happy we did.
Yeah, me too. But only because, you know, I don't know where you'd go if you didn't. Yeah, those are pages of the book, Patsy, that I had up. Let me bring those up for you again. Yeah, these are all pages here. The full comic is here. It's coming along in its own amicable way. But yeah. We just have to finish some pieces and then they'll be done. Let me show you this page.
Yeah.
Like that. Except not purple. There you go. Yeah, that's what the pages will ultimately look like, is this. So there you go. So yep. So you're, but we're trying to fix some of the uniform pieces here. Yep, it's been a while since you've seen sort of the production side here, I guess. You're welcome. Thank you.
And you get to see two different production sides.
Yeah, you get to see Brian's version, which is stupid fast compared to mine, but we have a different style, and that's okay. What are you working on, Brian?
I am working on a street view, a top-down street view.
Yeah, Patsy was just saying she didn't mean to leave you out.
No, you're good.
I don't think you didn't seem like you were terribly bothered. Just that
No.
It is interesting always, though, when Brian and I are doing this, because we've got two completely different ways of doing things.
I love the fact that we have two very different ways of doing things. You know?
Mm-hmm. I agree. I'm just doing sort of I'm rebuilding these maps much better than the last set. Oh, Patsy, I don't know if you've got Apple Plus, but you should watch For All Mankind. It is definitely, first of all, it's written by Ron Moore. So who wrote Deep Space Nine, all the good stuff in Deep Space Nine, and all the good stuff in TNG. Definitely a plus. But also, it is a fascinating and intriguing story. And definitely the kind of stuff that us Trekkies eat for breakfast. So definitely that. Yeah, I don't either. Well, that's not true. I do, but really, I just, it belongs to my wife. I have pilfered it from her. No, it's all good. We didn't say anything else. I mean, we cried a lot, but we got over that in time. There's crying. There's some small amount of crying.
Guy told me I ruined the show.
Yeah, that
They
kind
were
of stuff
sobbing.
always happens that way too. It's just you'd think I'd be nicer about that, but I'm just not. I'm. It's a thing. There you go. I'm gonna blank it out for a minute. Take a look at everything. Make sure everything lines up in white. Okay, so those pockets are actually up on the top part of here, so they're actually in the blank. The blankety blank blank. I have to figure out how far up those pockets are. Those pockets is.
The pockets.
What has he got in his pockets?
Precious. We don't know what it has in its fancy pockets.
What we need to do here. It keeps readjusting, and I don't want it to readjust. Stop helping me. All right. So this is yellow. This yellow right here goes up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's this yellow right here. And it goes up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do here. To not there. Super glue, 3 bad pennies, and a Swiss Army knife to rule them all. It's a thing. We now have a modified version. Just say. To blue, the same thing. All right. Now what we know is this is not the thing we're thinking it is. It's not like that. Because now we have to clear these pockets, it says. All right. Looks like it's the yellow to blue, and then down to. You don't have to stay awake, Donald, if you don't need to. Go to sleep,
Yeah.
man. Take care of yourself. It's all right. Unless you're sitting in the car. If you're sitting in the car, do not pass out. But if you're not sitting in the car, don't stay up for us. We're okay. We got you, bro. We know you'll be here.
Good night, Donald. You have a nice night.
Yeah.
Get plenty of sleeps.
You need to sleep. Don't be like all the rest of us where we just suffer and hate each other and then, grump a lot and all that crap. All right, let's go to the other side. Okay, well, daydreaming there's nothing wrong with that, except that it's nighttime. It does make you think that, it might be night dreaming. I'm just saying. All right, same thing? Maybe. Feel kind of like it isn't on this side. Okay. Feel like on this side it starts here. Here? Maybe. It keeps saying this is a human being, so it won't sharpen up this corner for me no matter what I do. It's kind of aggravating. Okay, so I start in the middle, or go to the top. Go here. I bet you it's still 6 of them. 5, 6, to the top. Same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to the top. What's that there? That's fine. You can shut down. We'll still be here in the morning. We still got work due tomorrow. We're not going anywhere. So I think I'm going to go for blue and then just do the other side. So here to here. And 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Like that. It does make me think that the emergency stripe on this side might be off center.
Lord, no.
Yeah.
Not the emergency stripe.
I mean, I'm just saying it's kind of, I feel like it should be the middle of this. I mean, you make fun of me, but still. That's fine. You can also listen, and I mean, you can listen to Brian make fun of me, which is pretty much what he's doing. There's nothing new, of course, under the sun.
I mean,
There we go. I feel like I will do the same thing here.
I'm really fighting my XP pen tonight.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a bummer. Well, I hope it's not contagious because tonight, knock on wood, mine's doing pretty solid. So yeah, mine is running pretty okay so far. Okay. See what that looks like and see if that's working pretty well. Hopefully so. So let's go ahead and go to surfaces, surfaces. There we go. Yeah, see, that works just fine. And that actually covers that. Those two pockets look like pockets. We're good. Good.
Good.
BALINGE, balance. Highlander. And that
Not
lines up.
everything in here reacts well to bullets.
Some things don't react well to bullets. One ping only, Fashini. I mean, really, we could just keep going.
We generally do.
Yeah, I was gonna say, nothing stops us. Why would we stop now? Anyway. Nope. You. Yep. All right. First of all, we have now decided to move this line to this line. Which one of those lines? All of them. Well, there you go. All of them. So coming in here and here, but we're not done yet. All right. Next thing I gotta figure out is where are the pockets on her thighs? So, Patsy, you probably had not heard the story of the pockets on the uniforms, but there was a small potential mutiny when I put these out, because it was like, are there pockets? No, not really. I didn't mean to, because I was doing them based off of Next Gen's uniforms, obviously. So I was like, well, okay, hadn't thought of it, and then it was like, you need pockets. It was like, man, it was very funny. Now all the uniforms have pockets. Although I do plead that, to be fair, I do plead that I didn't create no pockets out of being mean to the female gender. Obviously, there were no pockets created because I was mimicking Star Trek uniforms. So that was the funny story for the pockets. But now they have pockets. They have thigh pockets, and they have shoulder pockets. Dang it. Mm-hmm.
So I have something like that going. Okay.
All right. Now we're down here. Okay, so next thing we want to do, I think actually the first thing we want to do is this. Went ahead and save as. We'll go JPEG, and we'll say working on it. Grid. I'll load these guys in the grid. Browse. That'll help us a lot because they'll line up. Whoa. Who knew?
Oh,
Right? Such a shocker. All right, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4. It's the bottom.
Sir, you must stop. Why? Because they all line up.
Oh my god. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is the bottom. You must stop, but why? They're lined up. Ugh. And then it's yellow to the front and 2 blue. So you to you and you. Wait, what? Your what hurts? Okay. I dare that bot to zap us now. I'm like all like bitter and angry about this bot.
What bot?
The bot that zotted us for copyright infringement. I'm still mad about him.
Oh.
Haven't let up yet. All right. So he's coming in on the second yellow. So here, this guy. This was sloppy the first time. Now it's not sloppy anymore. Okay, first green. All right. Okay. Now we need to figure out where I did all the doobly-dooblies down here. That's a technical term. Doobly-doobly-doobly. So that.
I like the idea that the building is cracked on the side from the training earlier in the day. You just see the cracks on it.
That is good. All right, so the fun spot for this is going to be all so blue, gray to gray. So it starts at the gray. All right. All righty. And then the curvature ends one step below brown. That's where the bottom of it is. All right. Which that's nice and clear. Thanks. Is that you? No, it was George. George, we're in here. George, we're in here. Did you get lost? Yeah, well, we're right here. Yeah. You can come up here. If you want scritches, you can come up here. I'll give you scritches. You don't have to be lost.
I'm lonely.
Right?
Scritches.
It's like got this thing. He's like, I gotta go be lost though. But what if I want to be lost? Suppose I want to be lost. Now what? What's your plan? Okay, so light green is the bottom edge of that. So light green. That's you and you. And then 2 up from that is the bottom of this guy right here. The bottom of the cuff. I don't know if I can actually read this. Let's see if we can't read it. Because it might be. It's these guys right here. So it's the one to the right and 3 to the left. So we're here. It's 1 to the right, 3 to the left. Yes, maybe. If so, then this is the bottom of this critter. It works. It's kind of tough to see where things are going on this because I gotta kind of do some weird guesswork because I moved all of this around. Let's see if that works. Okay, let's do the other leg starting gray. Uh-oh. Wait.
What?
They don't line up. That's right. Just make a close guess. All right. So,
Oh, it's pretty good.
I like it. Feel like we're gonna put Patsy to sleep here at this some point. She'll be like, "I'm listening. I'm listening. I'm so awake. I'm so awake. I'm so awake." She falls asleep. Yeah. I'm not saying anything over here, and we don't have any music even.
Yeah.
That's right. Hopefully, if all goes well, they'll ding my this episode tomorrow too. Well, I'm not going to hold my breath, but hoping that if they do, then I will have the ability to write to Facebook and say, "See, they're just hitting us on everything because we didn't have any music in this episode. You have music. That works." Yeah, and that wasn't necessarily aimed specifically at you, Patsy. That was aimed at us not saying anything. And I'm like, oh man, poor Patsy's just, she's like, I'm hanging out listening to you guys, and we're not saying anything. Like,
I know. I feel so bad. But I'm coming into the home stretch here of this page,
right?
so.
Yeah, we're just concentrating. That's all. Hopefully, all of those came out right.
It'd be better if she goes, I had dinner plans tonight, asshat. And the other person responds, not anymore.
Yeah.
Instead of your job is more important, just.
Yeah, that's the real way the military likes to go.
Well, this isn't this is a civilian unit. They're just starting to realize there's a war still going on that they don't know about.
Right. That works. Concentration is necessary. feel kind of like an ass hat would be weird.
What?
I mean, I'm just saying.
Haven't
I'm
you
having
seen the ass hat?
Maybe not. Do people actually wear one? Is it a butt on their heads?
Yes,
Sweet.
with a rim.
That'd be a hell of a job.
Although I do like this better. Wait, I gotta send you this. This is great.
Did you send it?
Yeah, take a look at your Facebook Messenger.
Type F in the chat.
I mean, it feels accurate, you know.
Yeah, that's pretty clear. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, I have finished my comic for today, which is good.
There you go. Good job. Good job. I am going to see how this looks.
Oh, so I had someone send me a message on Discord telling me how much they love the comic.
Well,
It
that's
just
cool.
it put a fuzzy feeling in my heart, you know.
Well,
That somebody's
that's
actually
just something where you need just a little bit of a cyanide capsule or something.
Either that or go see a doctor.
Mm-hmm. Make sure you check in with. Okay, so that pocket lined up perfect. Yeah. And then actually, yeah, that's it. That's the RC thruster on that side. That's the RC thruster on that side. Those lined up down there. All's good. So anyway, had a fuzzy feeling in your heart, which you'll see the doctor at some point, have checked.
Yep. Does she have a butt fin now?
She still has a butt fin because I haven't fixed that. I'll fix that at some point. That's going to be another one of those where we're suddenly going to get butt fin. What's that? Yeah. Okay, so where's your comic, Brian? Where can she find your comic?
You can find my comic.
Front. The last two here, in here.
You can find my comic there.
His comic doesn't have any butt fins. That's his problem.
Yeah. So mine is about magical girls at the end of the world. So it has more of a military theme to it. So it's fun.
Mm-hmm.
I have fun with it.
Mm-hmm.
But you're seeing two very different takes on military between Guy's very serious comic and mine that
Not serious comic
that someone has labeled satire.
already.
Anyways, I am going to pop off a little early because I want to try to get some extra sleep tonight.
Good luck on that. But you, of course, may do so. But good luck on the extra sleep.
And you have a nice night, Guy.
I will, and I will see you in the morning.
See you later.
Same time, same bad channel.
Yes.
Good night.
Talk to you later. Bye.
Bye. Now that he's gone, we can make fun of him. Oh, wait. It's never as cool as it should be. Okay. We probably won't hang on for much longer on our side either. But I'm going to continue kind of hacking away at this. We can switch to this mode, a much larger mode, so we can see what's going on. Now I'm going to see, without him here, I narrate a lot more. I don't know why. I guess I might feel like a little self-conscious or whatever, narrating while he's here. There you go. That way that can be clean. So these are the RC thrusters on the suit, because their spacesuits are spacesuits. They're real honest in the spacesuits. They behave like real honest to goodness spacesuits. So bring this down like so. So these are what we call the RC packages. So they're reaction control packages on the suits themselves. And that means that if they get, heaven forbid, ejected into space, which is an actual threat in modern spaceflight. They have the ability to steer themselves in 0G and the ability to survive in hard vacuum for up to 3 hours, 2 hours, or 3 hours, depending on the suit efficiency. Yep. So we don't need to go over it again because we already went over it once. All right. And the next thing is I need to take this hand here. That like so. Like so. Yep. We get to see it a little in the comic because, of course, they go into battle stations at one point. And when they're in battle stations, they turn on the little head covers. Might as well give themselves as much room as they can. So that helped. All right. So the next thing we're going to do, I'm going to take this arm here. Work, 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 work. Work, 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 work. And then we'll take this guy and put him up here. Rotate him 90 degrees. And then we're going to flip him. Nope. We're going to flip him. We're going to flip him. Like that. Then this guy should fit perfectly right here. That should align now with the suit. We'll double check it, but for right now, we'll go delete. And in theory, that will all align up with the suit on the other side. So let's do this, and let's do this. And actually just move this all the way down to there, just in case we still need it. But for right now, there we go. We'll save as, and we'll say grid 4. We only have 10 minutes left, but we're getting very, very close here to grid 4. Grid 4. You got all worked, didn't you? There we go. Grid 4 looks like that's safe. That's safe. That's correct. That one's correct. That one's correct. Okay. Good, good, good. Grid 4 also looks like it lined up just fine with the arms. The arms look correct. Excellent. The only thing I'm not happy with is this right here. We could probably, because it's wiggling going the wrong way, I feel like that should go across here, from here, straight through this network to here. All right. The only thing that's not lining up is her hairline, or for that matter, again, the emergency stuff on the back of the neck. Again, like, feel kind of like I should be doing the Bernie Sanders. I am once again asking you to please line up. Okay. So this line's coming out from here, right? Coming up to yellow. So let's double check where it's coming out on yellow, just to make sure. Okay, so it's coming out exactly there on yellow. Okay, no problem. Could we not draw in white? Okay. And then this guy is on the bottom green. Yes, these guys are on the top green. Like so. We'll just go ahead and make sure that they go exactly off these lines correctly. For that. And this, we'll go ahead and we'll make it easy. Make it go from here to here to here. Like so. All right. We've aligned to that side. We'll go to the other side and we'll do the same thing. Already kind of not liking where we are. That's all right. We'll fix this and this. Okay. First of all, you to you to you. Perfect. And you out to here. No problem. And you out to there. The hairline should go to the bottom of the pink piece here. Actually, it shouldn't even do that. It should go like this. And go like this. And we can fix this hairline because it actually goes over like so. We actually have the ability to see where the hair ends right here. So we'll pull that out like so. Same thing over here. Pull that up to there. All right. Now that that's done, we should be able to, well, no, because we got to fix this line, which we didn't like. It's actually kind of clear what's going on here. This line goes to here, and not really liking where it's heading on all of this. There we go. Like that. Good night. We will see you later. I actually kind of feel like I could be up here and still be fine. Let's do this. Just fixing some of the weirder, slightly odd subsections of this. So we're going to go along here like so, and then come back down like so, come back up, and like this. There we go. So that's up to there. I feel like when we talk about this hip piece right here, I feel like if I come out and around, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and it turns. So coming down from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and it turns. So it needs to go from here, right? And things get wonky. It's gonna be hard to tell where this is. Cross her hip here, and that's the problem. So we got the triangle, right here. So let's see if we can find that triangle. That's this guy right here. No, that's this guy. Okay, so that's our problem right here. It needs to go this way. I get it now. Let's see if that helped. I'm not going to hold my breath on it, but let's see if that helped. Okay, so take you, we're going to drop you down to the same thing we got on the other one, just a really light. I want to say save as grid 3. Nope. So let's do grid 4. Where are we? 5. Screw it. I'm not messing with this stuff. 5 minutes remaining in the show. I'm going to bed soon. Let's just browse. We'll load grid 5. Let's take a look. Better. It's not bad. It's better. Okay. And we fixed. No, we did not. That's weird. Look at that. And a connection failure up here. A couple weird connection area fails right here. And this really needs to. Damn it. It's going to come up here and it's going to have to move this way. But that's a weird fail. However, we fix this. We fix that. We fix that. That's good. Her hairline's still screwed up. Ugh. Like, really, guys? It's really not that hard. All right, let's talk a little bit about the next pieces here. They're not right. Okay, so on this side, the neck is coming in at purple, but it's twice as wide. So here it's purple, it's this side. But right here, it's twice as wide. That's fascinating. Okay, that's fine. What we can do is this. So it's here. I think we've gone the wrong direction. Why don't we do this? Why don't we come around to purple? Oh, well, part of it is that right here. Part of it is you're not doing it right. And then here, come on, really? Because it needs to be here and to here. All right. And the back is on what? back is on bottom green. Okay. So here to there. Okay. Purple, purple to bottom green. Okay, we did that. We fixed it. Now, the shoulders. Shoulders are coming up from 12. So they're connecting here. The shoulder seam should really go all the way up. Like that. Right? Because that seam is going right through the middle, right here. So yeah, coming up here and going like that. Okay, last smash. That blank grid 0. We'll call this one blank grid 0. Let's see how it works. Then we'll call it for the night. Yeah. Okay. So you browse. Blank grid 9. Let's take a look. That looks lined up. That looks lined up. We'll do the arms. Browse. Blank grid 0. Torso blank grid 0. All right. Good. Still has a wiggle right here, which I'm going to have to deal with, but for the most part, the rest of the uniform looks fine. Good. We've got some small things to do tomorrow, but nothing major. Excellent. Nothing major? I want to straighten those up because they should be straight up. That'll be fine. Then we got to put in rank bars. We should be done. All right. Oh my goodness. Okay, guys. That's it for me. I'm out. We'll see you guys all tomorrow. I'm just going to end the stream, as I said before, because we're trying not to do any music on this one to see if it tries to put a copyright hold on us. Either way, I'll see you all tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Until then,